Hi, it's Ben Johnson here from wizardplugins.com, creating this short video for you today to finish going through the general settings, currency, advanced and display settings of the CJ Wizard plugin for WordPress. In the previous video you should have installed your Commission Junction plugin, added your website ID API key and also configured the use SEO URL setting of the plugin if you intend to use the search engine friendly URLs. In this video I'm going to briefly go through the remaining settings in the admin screen. Most of the description next to each setting will tell you the information you require, but if I feel that you need to know anything else then I'll add it in during this video. The first setting under the general settings is remove duplicate products. If you check this option it will remove product duplicates by checking for duplicate SKU numbers in the product results feed. You can remove products which are out of stock as long as the merchant or the manufacturer actually provides a status or a stock status for a particular product. If they don't provide that status, then this setting is ignored. You can choose to remove products which don't have images associated with them. This is different to a product having a broken image. If a product has a broken image, then there's not really any way for us to detect that or fix that. That's to do with the merchant's single feed, and that's something you'd need to contact them about. Cleanup prices is explained on the side there, and the same for hiding the sale prices and the retail prices when they're equal to the product price. The final setting on the general settings is open links in a new window. If you set this, it sets the affiliate links to target blank, which means they open in a new tab or a new window. I recommend to put this setting on. What we can do now is we can save all of our options, and our options were successfully saved, and we've now configured the license information, affiliate settings and the general settings of the CJ Wizard plugin. We'll just continue and configure the remaining three sections. The CJ Wizard plugin can display products in three different currencies. However, it has no effect on the currency that's provided with a particular product. So the currency type is in the CJ Wizard plugin is literally just the currency symbol that's displayed next to the product price. The actual specific currency is determined by the currency provided by the merchant. So if a product is provided in Great Britain pounds and you choose to set this as US dollars, then it will be shown in US dollars, but it will only be shown with the dollar sign next to it. It won't affect the currency amount. In general, if you've got a UK account, you would set this to UK, and if you've got a specific Commission Junction US account, you would leave it set as USA. Under your display settings, you can now configure your template directory name. So this is the template that you actually want to use to display your Commission Junction product listings. By default, the Commission Junction plugin comes with two main templates. The first is the default or the horizontal template, and the second is the column template, which displays the listings in columns. If you wish to display your product listings in columns instead of using the default template, then you select the column template from the drop-down list above and check the display listings in columns option. By default, the number of columns displayed will be 2, but you can change this to a different setting if you wanted to, such as 3, 4 or 5. It's important just to mention that some of these settings can also be overridden in the CJ Wizard shortcode when we come to adding products to your WordPress pages or posts. The maximum image width and maximum image height refers to the height and the image of the affiliate product image that's shown on your WordPress page or post. This is only the maximum size, so it doesn't skew your image, it won't distort your image. It just specifies maximum and minimum dimensions. I recommend leaving this at around 150, which relates to the number of pixels. And then you come down to which information you'd like to display in each product returned on the page. Now, when we check to display a particular piece of product information, If that product information isn't available from a particular merchant, then it simply won't display regardless of what setting you check down here on the left hand side. So we want to, by default, you would usually want to display the product name, the product price. You won't always want to display the product retail price. The product price here is the price that the product is actually being sold for, or how much the person's going to pay. You can choose to display a product price if there's one available, and you can choose to display product savings, which is a great option that we've added in to increase conversions. And what it does is it calculates the dollar saving or the pound saving between the product price and the product sale price, and it displays it in big red letters as a product saving for that particular product. You always want to display the product currency. You may want to display who the product is being sold by. In this case, I'm going to check that option. And you can also choose to display a Buy Now button. Now, in each product which is returned in the page or post, the product image is linked through to the affiliate website, through to your third-party merchant, as is the product title and the product price. However, if you want to display a nice high converting More Info button or Buy Now button, then you can check this option and then select the button from the drop-down list here that you'd like to use to display in your Commission Junction product listings. In this case, I'm going to select the Buy Now red button. The Commission Junction plugin also allows you to display a product description alongside each product, and in here you can enter the amount of characters to display of that description. If you want to leave it blank, then it will display the whole description. If you enter a dash, then it will hide the description completely and just show the product information specified above. The description read more text is only ever displayed if you've specified a limit on the description length, and the read more text or whatever text you specify in here will be hyperlinked with your affiliate link through to the third-party website. Display manufacturer name isn't usually applicable as the merchant doesn't often provide this, and display stock status, we can display that. If the product is in stock or out of stock, it will say so in your website title. And save all options. And then finally we come on to the last lot of settings, which is the advanced settings or the advanced options. The product sort order relates to the order that you want your products to display when they're displayed in your posts or pages. By default this is set to a random sort order, but you can select to display by retail price low to high and sale price low to high with the opposites as well. I tend to leave this as random sort order. You can specify to limit the results you return by retail price and also by sale price. Only one of these results can be used, so if you specify a retail price and a sale price, only the retail price will be used to refine your search results. This is quite a useful setting to have if you're trying to return products and you want to show the main product rather than the accessories. A specific example would be a Weber gas grill. If you want to return a Weber Genesis grill and display just Genesis results, then you can specify a minimum price of $100 for example, and this would only return the main grill products rather than returning things like covers and grill accessories. The final setting, which is one of the best settings that we've got now in the Commission Junction plugin, is the ability to limit by advertiser ID. And this list here is automatically populated using your Commission Junction API key. And if you see any sort of error down at the bottom of this page under the limit by advertiser ID setting, then it's due to you not entering your CJ API key or entering an incorrect CJ API key or an API key which isn't actually active at the moment. It can also be caused by entering a website ID and API key which don't match, and also by entering an API key from the web service where you've entered an incorrect username and password. To limit your products by one of these particular advertisers, all you need to do is literally scroll through and select the advertiser that you want to limit your products by. So if I wanted to display costumes from a particular costume site, I could scroll down and click on Celebrate Express. Automatically their advertiser ID has now been inserted into this box at the bottom with a plus sign after it, and this allows me to go back to the list and select another advertiser. And you can see now clicked on Buy Costumes, it's inserted their website advertiser ID. So this is going to limit the products returned on my website to Celebrate Express and Buy Costumes. And you can continue going ahead doing that for as many advertisers as you want. Each time you click on one, their website ID is going to be inserted into the advertiser ID box at the bottom of this screen. Once you've done that, you can click Save All Options, and your options were successfully saved. And that's everything that you need to know about the CJ Wizard general settings in the admin area. In the next few videos, we'll be going through how to add products to your WordPress pages and posts, and how to add products to your WordPress widgetized sections of your WordPress themes.